Yes, you. Yeah, you. Are you aware that your name is trending in social media as the most proud person in your neighborhood? Are you aware? Now, please stop what you're doing and stand right there. And then listen to the very end of this video, what the people are saying about you. My name is Robinson Mokua from Maono Prayer Center, Nairobi, Kenya. Before I analyze your perceived pride, allow me to say one thing or two about pride. Pride is a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. It is a consciousness of one's own dignity, self-image, and self-worth. Times, it is also referred to as an ego boost, male ego boost, female ego boost, a cardinal sin or an original sin from the very first couple that we ever know as Adam and Eve. Let me jump right into the perceived allegations. Allegation number one, it has been alleged that you are full of yourself. You frequently put all the attention to yourself. That everything you say is all about I, me, and myself. That you always say about your accomplishments, your education, your position at your place of work, your financial status, etc., etc. If these allegations are indeed true, then, my friend, you are proud. Allegation number two, it has been alleged that you are stone-hearted person within the neighborhood, that you normally struggle or strain to empathize with those who are in problems, with the sorrows, predicaments, misfortunes of others, more especially of those from the less people in the society, low class. That when a neighbor is burying a loved one, that's when you go to your personal errands, put on your suit and walk away to your own personal errands. Even when others are raising the money for funeral expenses, you neither attend nor contribute a cent. If indeed this allegation is true about you, then you are proud. Allegation number three, it has been alleged that you desperately look for attention. You know, how does this happen? That you normally feel disappointed and self-pity when you are not praised or affirmed or recognized in the society, more especially when there is a funeral. If you are not given a chance to talk, you feel disappointed, feel self-pity. You know, you don't feel like you have been recognized. In church, if you are not recognized, you feel down or small. Or in politics, or in any group settings. If this allegation is true, then, my friend, you are proud. Allegation number four, it has been alleged that you are a people pleaser, that you always charge your credit card to enable you appear charitable, nice, and acceptable in the neighborhood, purposely to give them an impression that you are not a poor person, that you are a well-to-do person with the money which is not yours, yeah, to please people. But if this allegation is true, that you are charging your credit card to impress people in the community with the money you don't have, then it is true. They are right. You are proud. Allegation number five, it has been alleged that you are suffering from low self-esteem because you normally avoid those people who are better than you, yeah, who are better than you at things which you are not good at. That those people who have been talented, they're so good, the talent which you don't have. So you don't want to identify yourself with them. According to Romans 12, verse 6, the Bible says, God gave us different gifts according to the grace given to each and every one of us. Therefore, identify your gift and perfect it. Identify your lane and please run on it and avoid any clashes. Low self-esteem because you have not been given that talent Mr. X has been given. No. Identify yours. If these allegations are true, then I'm here to put it to you that you are proud. Allegation number 6. It has been alleged that you are bull-headed. You know a bull? Cow. A bull-headed. Ow. That you normally refuse to change your opinion or your chosen course of action, despite the logical attempts to persuade you to do so. That you normally disregard the advices others are giving because you know it all. If it does not come from you, then it's not right. That you think you have all the answers. You have all the answers to life, and therefore you do not need other people's perspectives, implying that you can be successful and accomplish your goals without the counsel of others. Yeah, you are defying the gospel truth, which says that an iron sharpens another. An iron sharpens an iron. You can see that in Proverbs 27, verse 17. The Bible says, an iron sharpens another. There is no person who is sufficient in himself. Yeah. So don't, if you are that type who thinks you are the custodian of all ideas in the neighborhood, perspective is the best than the rest, then let me put to you here today and now that you are proud. Allegation number 7. What are they saying? They are saying that you are self-obsessed. How is it pride? Self-obsession. Why is it a pride? Now, they are saying like this. You are obsessed with your physical appearance, how you look like, and always wanting to show your physique, your 6 packs, in front of others, with hopes that they will notice and praise you. Oh, you have got 6 packs. You have got good thighs. You have got good breasts. You have got a nice chest, exposing your chest like that, wearing tight jeans, showing who you are. Yeah, even the anatomy of your body, which is wrong. Before you fall, let me remind you, you did not create yourself. You are brown, yes. You are black beauty, yes. But you did not create that black beauty. You did not create that brownness that you are bragging about. You did not create yourself, and that everybody, let me tell you, everybody, me and you and everybody else, is wonderfully and fearfully created. Nobody is the same like the other. Everybody has got a unique feature. You can't have all the features. Psalms 139, verse 14, the Bible says that we are all of us wonderfully and fearfully created. Everybody. So don't go bragging, with your appearance, how you look like, showing everybody what you think you are better than others. No. But if this is true that you do that, then let me put to you that you are proud. Allegation number 8. Now, it has been alleged that you are allergic to criticisms. You don't want to be criticized, even if it is constructive criticisms. Even if you do bad, how you feel bad to be criticized. That you normally take offense against the constructive criticisms, and you normally interrupt to shoot down people's opinion which are different from yours. Now, let me put to you, my friend, that everyone has got a right to say what he believes and what he doesn't. Everyone. And we all have the right to say so without any fear of people shutting down our views. If I criticize you constructively, then you have to understand it and listen. Learn to listen. Yeah? Instead of shooting me down, as even I want to contribute. So if you shoot other people's views down even before they complete the sentence, no, that's not the point. Sit down. If you do that, then let me tell you, you are proud. Let others have a chance to say what they think they know, or they don't know, or they believe. Allegation number 9. They are saying that you are self-made or appointed chief justice in your neighborhood. That you are self-made or appointed, you self-appointed chief justice in the neighborhood. How is that? That you always judge and condemn others on anything and everything, finding flaws, weaknesses, mistakes in others, criticizing people and minimizing their abilities in the neighborhood. No, you shouldn't have done that. No, that's wrong. Let me remind you that we are not supposed to judge others. Everybody, you don't have any moral ground to judge anybody else, because the Bible says judgment is a precept of God only. Don't judge, otherwise you will be judged. You will be judged. So if it is indeed true that you judge people and condemn others in mistakes, criticizing and minimizing their abilities in the neighborhood, then it is true that you are proud. Allegation number 10. The social media is saying that you are not approachable. You are here, you are not approachable, you are not reachable. That you deliberately ignore people's attempts and efforts to communicate with you, either by phone or in person, because you are very hard to reach because of your status in the society. People call you, but you don't return, you don't pick their phones. They write messages, you don't respond. Why? Because they have come from people who don't matter in the society. People maybe want some help to you. If you are not in a position to help, just tell them, sorry, I've received a message, but I'm not able to apply. I'm not able to help you. Instead of going quiet. It is rude and inhuman. Let me say inhuman. Somebody to greet you, you don't respond back. So if I've written your message, please reply, negative or positive. The grace that you are holding on, that grace which God has given you in that place of work of yours. Maybe you are a personnel manager, you are an executive director, you are so senior there, and you don't talk to these people down here. Let me tell you, the grace that you are holding on to will one day leave you. It will leave you hanging, and you'll definitely fall down. It is not forever. That grace which is holding you up there will leave you one day. You retire. You'll be sacked. That's when you'll know how it is important to return somebody's message or a telephone call. If you are one of those people who don't return calls and messages, then let me put to you that you are proud. What is the next allegation they're saying about you in social media? They are saying that you are a master of self-elevation. You are a master of self-elevation. What does that mean, maybe? Let me expound a little bit. That you will rather remain jobless, as there are some jobs that you cannot do. You say that you rather remain jobless other than doing some jobs which are not within your rank, your qualification. That there are jobs that you cannot do in the country because you have a degree. There are places you can't work, companies you can't work because of your college degree. That there is a class of people you cannot date. There is some people you can't visit. There is a car you can't drive. There is a neighborhood you can't live in. You rather remain jobless and be borrowing money to survive other than to do these menial jobs. For long as that job puts bread on the table, it is job. And God himself, the one who created you, is asking you, Robinson, what is that you have in your hands that I can bless? That little thing you have that I can bless. If you, Robinson, you don't have nothing, and you are putting your knees down, praying for a job, and there are jobs here you can start with, then my friend, God is saying that pride in you. And God hates pride like, I don't know what. Now, if indeed that is true, then let me put to you that, my friend, you are proud. Allegation number 12. The trend is saying that you are an expert of name dropping. You know what name dropping is? When you are talking, whenever you are talking in a group of people, maybe 3 or 4 in a group, then all of a sudden you drop an important person in the society. My uncle is the prime minister or something like that. Now, when you consistently associate yourself with the people who have prominent positions in the society or government and publicly drop their names in a conversation in hopes that those people with whom you are speaking with will associate you with those important names, that's what we call name dropping. So people are saying you are fond of dropping people's names in any conversation you are. That you normally brag and say like, the PS Finance is my maternal uncle. The Chief Secretary of State is my brother. Let me be brutally honest with you. If that's true, let me be brutally honest with you. That before you fall down, because you're going to fall down, that's pride. Other people's successes do not determine your success at all or define who the person you are. If you are fond of doing this, my cousin, my brother is so big, is the president. No. If you are that type of person, then let me put to you, you are proud. The last one, number 13, the allegations. You are so disobedient that you are the master of disobedience in the society. It has been alleged that you do not submit yourself to the 6 structures of authority. That's 6 divine structures of authority that God has put over you. There are 6 divine structures of authority that God has put over you. You don't obey them. You don't submit to them. What are these structures of authority am I talking about? They're saying, if you are a wife, you don't submit or obey that authority that God has put over you. That's the husband. You don't see him as an authority over you, you wife. If you don't see him as an authority over you, then you are proud. You are proud. Number 2, another structure of authority. If you are a child. If you have got a parent, a mother or a father, and if you don't honor him or obey him or her, you don't obey your parents for whatever reason, then you are proud. Another structure of divine authority that God has put over you is that one of a school authority. If you are a student and you know you don't abide by the school regulations, you don't respect the teachers or the administration in the school, yeah, then you are proud. The authority of school, God has put it there that you abide by the school's regulations and the rules and the regulations, and respect the teachers. And if you don't do that, my friend, then you are disobedient. You are disobedient, and consequently, you are proud. Another structure of authority that God has put in place is that of the government. Everybody here, everybody listening to this video, stays in a country with rules, with a constitution. You know, if you don't abide by the government regulations or order, like when the curfew has been announced, you just don't regard that. You just go home anytime when you feel like, or go places anytime you feel like. Yeah, you disrespect. Yeah, you don't obey the government order. Then let me put to you that you are proud. Another structure of authority, of divine authority that God has put over you is that of employment. Those of you who are working, who get paycheck at the end of the month, you have a boss over you. If you don't obey, recognize, submit to that authority of that boss, then you are proud. No matter how small that boss is. You know, there's some men who don't recognize women, but since they're in authority, you have to abide by what they say. So if you don't recognize them, obey them, and respond possibly to what they tell you, then let me put to you that you are proud. Now, the last divine structure of authority that God has put over you, for some of you, not all, is that of the church. There is what we call pastoral authority God has put over you. For those of us who go to church, there is a pastor. And all of us have been asked to be loyal to the pastor authority, to recognize that authority. If you go to church and you don't want to obey what the pastor says and recognize that authority that God has put over you, then let me put to you that you are proud. Let me also, before I pull down this curtain of authority, let me say this to you. Please give honor and respect automatically to whom it is due. Automatically. Be it be your parent, be it be your husband, be it be your school administration, the government, your boss, your pastor. Give that honor and respect automatically to him. They do not have to earn it because it has been pre-earned for them by God himself. Now, if these 13 allegations are true, then you are proud. And you are actually standing on the edge of the cliff of Niagara Falls, facing the opposite direction. And anytime, I say again, anytime, any minute, you are going to fall down. Why? Because pride comes before a fall. Pride, by its nature, does not see itself, unfortunately. It needs another eye to see it. So that means if you are proud, you can't know you are proud. It takes another eye to tell you, hey, Robinson, I think you're proud. The Bible says in Proverbs 16, verse 18, pride goes before destruction. Therefore, pride is a gateway to destruction. Hence, before it destroys you, my friend, please kill it first. The cardinal rule of killing the pride in you is this: do not compare your achievements, abilities, and capabilities with the people around you. Why? Simply because comparison is the usual culprit of pride. Your Creator is asking you this question in 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. What do you have that you did not receive? Robinson, what is it that you have that you didn't receive? If then you received it, why do you boast as if you never received it? Why? That is a question for you. God bless you. Shalom.